Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our little Monday night threesome. I'm glad that you could join us so we can have more fun this evening. I am Kat Rocha, the night editor, and with me, as always, is
J.Ishiro, author and alien in a human suit. And
Oh, it's my cue. Duh. And I'm Janelle, mom and pop culture fanatic. And tonight we are getting a little tipsy because we need it for the shit show we are about to talk about.
Yes, we do. We need to get green in order to talk about green.
yeah. We're all. This won't quite be a drunk cast, but it'll be a tipsy cast.
Damn, if only I had some absinthe to go with that.
But
Oh,
before
shit, that sounds good.
That would be very dangerous.
I don't know. You don't like licorice flavored things.
No. With my head,
Oh.
I can't drink it.
No,
It'll do bad things to me.
No, you can't drink it.
Especially with my medication.
No.
Yeah, I'll be strange, all right. I'll probably say all sorts of interesting things. So tell them, Kat, what's tonight brought to them by?
Actually, I think Janelle would be the better person to introduce what we're...
No, our advertiser.
Our advertiser. I apologize. Yes, our advertiser this evening is Abductionware, a stylish fashions from Zeta Reticula. You know, we need that fashion show music going.
Yes, we do.
And it's like, yes, you too can walk down the runway in style in your probed gear.
I love that one every time.
What, this one, probed?
Yes.
Look. Are you sick and tired of these cutesy, chibi aliens and cryptids? Are you sick of them always being stoners or little hearts and rainbow flags? And fuck that. We want spooky, okay? Creepy shit. That's right. These are not stoner aliens.
Actually, what was funny was earlier today, TeePublic flashed at me a T-shirt that was in a gray alien head, but made entirely out of flowers. And it said "World Peace." It's like,
no,
world probing.
Yeah. There you go.
Wait, can you get the probing in a tank top? Because I would love to wear that to sparring practice one day.
Oh, sure.
I do believe you can get it in a tank top.
Okay, then I'm going to get that in a tank top, and I'm going to see how people react when I roll in wearing that shirt before we start kickboxing.
And for, I think, the next 13 hours, the Abduction Team Home Invasion Specialist shirt is, shirt, mug, sticker, button, whatever, is at a reduced price. The shirt right now is $13.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
Wait, can you guys hold on? I'll be right back.
No problem. I thought for certain you could get it in a tank top.
Yeah, well, let me check. Do they offer tank tops on TeePublic?
I know they do on Redbubble.
Yeah, but Redbubble, for some weird reason, decided they just wanted to boot me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was utterly bizarre. I set up the Abductionware account for Redbubble, and I mean, within 5 minutes, they banned my account.
Yeah.
I didn't even upload anything.
No messages to why.
Yeah, they wouldn't answer why. Still waiting. I think just comes down to they suck ass.
I apologize for that. Sorry. My husband left his phone, and so an alarm went off, and I didn't want it to wake my mother, so I had to haul ass.
Oh, okay. Not a problem. Totally
so I apologize for that.
Not a problem. So also, new shirt, as for those of you who've been paying attention, the Chupacabra Hunting Club.
Yes.
I was sick of seeing pictures of cute Chupacabra. We're going back to the 90s when they were vicious bastards.
See, I always remember them as like little vampire goblins that drank the blood of goats somewhere in Mexico.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why does everything have to be cute now? I fucking hate it.
I don't get it. I think it's because there are many people that need the world bubble wrapped.
No shit. Like I was just an example. You guys remember the first generation of Pokemon? Like when they're in their first form, they're all cute because they're supposed to be like newborns, and then they get a little scarier looking because they're teenagers, and then they get fucking like monstrous. They look like kaiju. They look like demons, and they're not cute anymore. Now they're all cute. Like even their like final form, they're cute. I'm like, that's not the point. I thought it was supposed to show them growing up.
I think it was originally, and the fact that the franchise is what 20 years old now.
Yeah, actually,
like,
I think it's older than that.
It's like, the cute versions sell better, so we want more of those.
I don't know. I'm just sick of all of it.
Or as another example, the lesser franchise that came out around the same time, at least here in the U.S., Digimon.
Yeah.
They started off as tiny and cute, and then when they got to their final form, they're fucking, scary.
Okay, anyway. So what are we really here to talk about?
We're here to talk about how Marvel can kiss my fucking ass.
Okay, let's take a shot.
I was.
We're drinking. Let's take a shot. We need to drink for this one.
I'm sorry, it's already kicking in. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. I probably shouldn't be drinking. Not only that, I'm drinking my homemade stuff, so it's not watered down.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
You're doing your own moonshine, huh?
Yes. So I'm only having one glass, though, because if I have more, then we might get into my entire life story. Nobody needs to hear that.
Across the table and bumped me while I was taking a drink.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The sake went up my nose.
Take a drink.
No!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
So everyone, we've already had one alcohol-related accident. That's right. Cat swallowed too hard and is choking on it.
No,
oh God. Right to the gutter. For me, right to the gutter.
Exactly. I'm a little shocked she didn't play along.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm
You're still choking on it.
I'm inhaling the sake. There we go. Here, let me put the bottle a little closer to you. There you go.
Okay, I'm good. Okay, we back to normal now?
Yeah, we are back to normal. Whoa. Anyway, yes, Marvel has inflicted pain upon the world, and you all get to hear us talk about it. So
yeah,
what I know what I particularly found painful about it, but I, as much as I do love the X-Men, I am not the fangirl that you are, or the fan that
fangirl. No, that is demeaning. She's more than a fangirl. It is life.
Yeah,
it's life.
I am not the fan that you are, that you two are, but you specifically, Janelle. So what exactly about it was should we start with the most painful, or do we want to do like a hierarchy of pain?
In my opinion, I think it is just not X-Men Green, but what X-Men is going through right now is the culmination of trying to deconstruct and destroy everything that Chris Claremont created. Because I think last week we talked about there's been a shit ton of articles coming out about how Chris Claremont's run was too long and Chris Claremont's run wasn't as great as everybody said it was. So
lies.
And I truly think that X-Men Green is like the frosting on the shit cake. I have never seen anything like this. I told Ishi when I told him that I read it that I'd never wanted Wolverine to massacre children so bad in my life. Like I really hoped that he was going to kill one of them. I've never had that before. That's how much I hated it.
We had a similar feeling, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
By the end of it.
Although that picture of Wolverine at the beginning of, I think it's chapter 6, where he just looks like he's sniffing the biggest turd in the world, I thought was the best way to describe any book ever as a cover image.
Janelle, on the screen.
Pardon?
On screen.
Thank you.
It
Sorry,
does exist, and there's the link.
Okay,
let's get back to complaining.
Sorry, I was so into my complaining, I stopped paying attention to the screen. Sorry, everyone.
No, it's not complaining, it's critique.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is a hardcore control. Oh, I can't even talk. Shit. I've only had like 3 swallows of my alcohol.
And you're already that upset, huh?
So my first critique that I was like, this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever read was what you guys had told me, and I saw it, was the guitar tree. Like, what the
which is
fuck?
stupid.
Yeah, the guitar tree.
Why? Why? There's no reason for the guitar tree. W-
No.
That is the dumbest way to open it. They could have been playing baseball. They could have been playing basketball. They could have been playing in the friggin' ocean since apparently they live on an island paradise of a killer living mutant island. No,
That's the
they're
other
playing.
thing is it is an island paradise. They're not like on a desert isle or anything. I mean, they're more posh than the freaking Gilligan's Island people. The lid's on.
Oh, absolutely. They even have made jokes that they can literally grow money on trees on Krakoa.
Yeah, so yeah, they're really roughing it in this environment. So it gives them the freedom to, piss and moan and I guess pass judgment on people.
Well, you can see that it is projection because these are the people that are writing us feel the same way. They go to the little hippie circles and they play the guitar and oh my gosh, life is so hard. We're so oppressed. That's
For
how I look at it.
for those of you who have not yet read X-Men Green, the book opens with I will call them protagonists. I will not call them heroes. In an island paradise where they don't even need to have shelter. The weather is so absolutely perfect. They might as well be in the fucking Garden of Eden. And Pyro, of all people, is playing a guitar made out of a living tree. So they're all happiness and sweetness and life and kumbaya and all that other fucked up shit. And that's how the book starts.
And then like everything goes to shit for them, not us, because the
Because
us
they
that are
see a
reading are like,
turtle.
yeah, because of a fucking sea turtle choking on a plastic bag. Causes some little entitled shit to go on a murderous rampage and decide that she's fucking Captain Planet.
Well, not only that, I don't. Yeah, this just proves that there's something wrong with a certain generation of people, or at least the vast majority of them. I know there's people in our listenership who are smart and actually know how to use a map. Apparently, nobody told Nature Girl that Nevada is nowhere near the ocean.
Yeah, that's the thing that got me too. It's nowhere near that is a gaping plot hole.
Well, let me put it this way. Here's the problem with it, okay? It was written by a spoiled ass, rich Manhattanite who's never fucking left Manhattan Island. He doesn't know anything. These fuckers think that's the entire planet.
I guess he thinks that Las Vegas is like Atlantic City.
Yeah, probably.
I
I mean, that's a large problem here.
I've noticed that the majority of these writers and artists all live in New York and have never left Manhattan Island. You are right. And they truly live in a bubble because it's a completely different world than the rest of the country. And so, I mean, that whole rant that Nature Girl went on about how the oil production and the pollution of the world and global warming was due to late stage capitalism. I was like, fuck you.
Like,
Are you kidding me?
no.
We're also now making this about economics and your idealized socialist plan that will never come to fruition. Because anytime socialism is put into place, it becomes communism and then totalitarianism. Apparently, these people haven't picked up a fucking history book.
Well, just a little example of how out of touch rich Manhattanites are. These are the people that are complete eco freaks who want us to get rid of cars because they have no concept of the fact that most of the country you just can't call Uber Eats and have food at your doorstep.
No.
Right.
I'm serious. And they have no idea that someone has to build the car and fuel it and drive it.
You've heard that a lot of these people don't realize how food gets to grocery shelves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually think it just appears like the little food trolls are going to stock the store at night while everybody's asleep.
Well, that's what happens when they order from HelloFresh.
Like, this isn't even the original Pyro. The original Pyro is still dead. This guy was introduced purposely to become Bobby Drake's boyfriend. This is a completely different character than
Is that why you look so faggy?
yes. He was introduced because of the whole haha fire and ice. Ooh, like gag me. That
Okay,
oh,
that's really, really lame and stupid and predictable, but it actually, strangely enough, makes me feel a little better to know that, like, real Pyro, he has not been soiled, he has not been tainted, he's still dead. When he's dead, he's untouchable. You can't fuck him up. Okay.
well, here's something else that I thought was interesting. They're apparently supposed to be able to resurrect, that no mutants can die anymore.
What?
So they didn't bring back the original Pyro though, I guess because this guy is now, the daddy in the relationship for Iceman, but because Iceman's a bottom. I'm sorry. They've
Yeah.
turned him into a bottom.
Oh,
Well, you saw
dear.
the outfit from the
Gosh.
Hellfire Gala.
Yeah, it's just it's I shouldn't care anymore, and yet I do. You know.
Well, I thought something was interesting, just a little tangent. So I looked up some reactions to that Iceman outfit, and you will not believe how many gay people, gay men, lesbians, and people who are trans were very upset and said, "This is a stereotype. I find this incredibly offensive. Most of us don't act like this."
Wow.
Yeah, they were
That did
pissed.
before just some guy just went full pedo apologist. He was. I'm being honest.
I know.
No, it's true.
It's just funny.
Before he went full pedo apologist, he even was going on about how much, as a gay man, it offended him the way they were portraying Bobby Drake.
Well,
Yeah.
good. You know, they need to be bitch slapped every time they like cater to these weird stereotypes and think it's reality. It's kind of like my pet peeve every time you get a fat character that we're supposed to see as heroic. I mean, I shouldn't have to look to Japan, to a movie that was made almost 30 years ago, Paprika, to find a good representation of a fat person who's a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, I'm fat. I am no hero. You know what? I can do kung fu, but I can't do that Matrix shit. Like, you got to be realistic. I'm realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't have mutant powers either.
No, no. I mean, I could be like Faith and use wind to make myself look all light and cute, but no, that shit ain't gonna happen. I hate that book too, by the way.
Yeah.
I can.
Oh
rant
no,
about
I
it
know your
later.
feelings on
Both
it.
both Kat and Janelle do have a superpower, but we'll talk about that another
I
time.
have two.
It's a mesmerize,
No, it's also a bag of holding.
bag of holding, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically it is a bag of holding.
Stress
Yeah.
reducer,
It is
portable
it is
pillow.
many things.
portapel, yeah.
It is many things. It's like the wand of wonder, only much thicker.
My husband sometimes says they're a fidget.
They're a fidget. Yeah, I'd agree. I would agree.
Man, I've
Oh,
had 3 shots and I'm not tipsy yet. Let me stand up. Let's see if that gets things moving.
Do jumping jacks.
Okay, let's see if that does it. Get the blood flowing.
Get the blood flowing. No, I can feel it. I've had 2 now. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I might have one more.
Yeah.
Because I'm not tipsy yet. Just a little warm.
I'm a lightweight, so the fact that my smile is not leaving my mouth tells me that.
Bar 1 says he saw Belle. I don't know what that means.
Huh? Where? Saw Bell.
I don't know.
He might be talking to somebody else. Anyway, we got sidetracked by the bad that was simply on page 2. So
I know.
Yeah, this faggy guy.
This is a great pace we're going at, where we're only on page 2, where not Pyro is singing. I'm sorry. He should not be singing Johnny Cash songs.
Well, he was singing Johnny Cash and Kenny Rogers.
He shouldn't be singing
Back
any
when
of those.
Kenny Rogers was doing psychedelic rock before he went country. Believe it or not, that was true, by the way.
Holy shit, I just learned something new.
Yeah, what condition my condition is in? That's Kenny Rogers.
Oh, I did not know that.
The Captain Planet skit with Turner on Cartoon Network was funny. God, which one was that? I know I've seen it. I'm just not remembering it.
Ted Turner.
No, I know the skit.
I don't know. I have no
I
idea.
know I saw it. And
I like the one with Don Cheadle on Funny or Die. That's what I meant by turned Captain Planet, because
that
Captain Planet
actually
went
is
psychotic.
that's what this book is essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that had a point, and
Pollute the earth and I'll turn you into a motherfucking tree.
that was better, and that was funnier, and we all had context.
Okay, let's get back to the rage. Fuck this book. Let's keep going.
Okay,
Janelle,
fuck this book.
Fuck this book.
Let's kill a fucking turtle now.
You've got more rage here to
Let's
let
kill
go.
this turtle.
Okay, so she finds the turtle. It barfs up a plastic bag from.
Okay, wait, real quick. I have to. This bugs the shit out of me. Does this page not look like they're running away from a giant Gamera-sized turtle?
It does, actually. That's bad art.
Only if it was true. It would make the book so much better.
When I first saw this picture, I didn't know whether to die laughing or to get pissed off at the artist, because it looks like they're running away from a Gamera-sized turtle. A sea turtle, run!
See, I did not notice that, because I was already so pissed that I didn't even notice how bad the artwork placement was. It should be flipped where it looks like they're running towards it, and then you see them running down the beach towards the turtle in the next panel.
Exactly.
And I'm not even a comic book artist.
No, yeah, see, you know how these things should flow.
Well, yeah, but see, you actually appreciate and enjoy sequential art. These people are just phoning. They have no fucking clue what they're in.
No.
Look,
it's just these kids playing D&D. They have no fucking idea. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna play D&D in a coffee shop. Anyway, we'll get to that. That's another episode.
No, I was
gonna say go ahead.
My brain's all over the place. I'm sorry. I just looked at the Not Pyro, and he is sporting the biggest wood. The way they shadowed him, he didn't have to look like that. Look at that.
You're right.
He is sporting the biggest wood.
It's like his pork sword's bouncing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think this artist knows what he's drawing and is just collecting a check.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry, Janelle, I interrupted you.
Also, what's wrong with his leg there?
It's supposed to be foreshortening, and instead it's I'm being lazy.
Looks like an amputee.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, and I know that's so mean to say. No, it's not. Fuck that guy.
Oh no!
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
There's something wrong.
See, I actually thought, oh god, I'm gonna go to hell for this.
No, not again. It's okay. I'm here with you.
Oh wait, did you guys voice this too? Please
yes,
we did.
Oh my god! Next time you guys do like an X-Men roast, please let me voice something.
Okay.
What character you want to do? We recorded this. I mean, we need to get Wolf to do Pyro's voice.
Not Pyro.
I'll do the narration.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
Sure, absolutely. Record it and send it to us. Just do the narration.
Okay.
I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry.
I've lost my train of thought because I just want to drop kick the turtle back into the ocean and point and laugh at the little bitch and be like, like Nelson.
I just keep looking at this. It's like, why do you automatically assume that the turtle's dying? How do you know it's not like Artibata season and like the thing's coming here to lay eggs and then it's going to go back? I mean, why do you assume that it's dying?
Apparently, she has a telepathic and empathic connection to all living plants and animals on Earth. Because remember, later on in the series, they talk about how she went to Mars, which was supposed to be pristine and beautiful. And they're like, you should be there instead so you don't feel the pain from Earth dying. And she's like, oh, but I wasn't born to be connected to Mars. I was born to be connected to Earth.
That is the stupidest thing in the fucking
Mars
world.
Is a dead world. Its core stopped moving. It lost its atmosphere.
You guys didn't hear. Oh my goodness, the X-Men rule Mars.
Oh, really?
Storm was able to do atmospheric conversion, and they were able to grow plants, and now it's so conveniently called Araco, like Krakoa but backwards.
Oh, that's creative.
Yeah. And remember,
Wow.
the X-Men, the mutants rule the solar system. Storm is basically the prime minister of the solar system, and you can't go to Earth. You have to go to Mars first and talk to Storm, or else you can't come into the solar system. And humans are no longer allowed to leave the solar system. They are now imprisoned on Earth.
Why would the Shi'ar put up with that shit?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm surprised the Shi'ar, the Skrulls, and the Kree have not joined up together with the Phalanx and say, hey, it's a shit show on Earth right now. This is what we've been waiting for. Let's wipe them all out. But
Or fuck the
alas.
Celestials for that matter.
Yeah. I mean, there's any number of people that could show up and go, hey, and bitch slap that fucking shit out of them. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not even that well versed in X-Men, and even I can see the glaring obvious flaws in this plot point. Owen, X-Men Green or the alternative title, you're out of touch, you're out of time.
And we hate you.
Yes.
Yes, and we hate you.
By the way, whoever said that Nature Girl is essentially Cersei Fauna? No.
No, Cersei Fauna's cute and has big tits.
Yeah, if Nature Girl looked even half as good as Cersei Fauna, at least that'd be something to look at. So anyway, let's keep going.
Ew, Nature Girl's like jailbait, and Cersei Fauna's not. Just ew. Anyway,
by the way, that guy that's talking on the right, his name is Gold Balls. And his gold balls are what they hatch out of when they're resurrected.
Are you serious?
I shit you not.
Okay, Zoomers, Zoomers and Millennials. I'm gonna tell a story here. Okay,
I think I killed Cat.
This is not an attack on Zoomers or Millennials, by the way.
People are probably gonna ask for a laughing me. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Look.
Okay, I'm getting that deserves another drink.
After 2012, at some point, Hollywood and publishing all decided, you know what? For every Gen Xer, there are 2, if not 3, millennials, and they decided, you know what? Let's fire all the Gen Xers. Let's just stop marketing to them. Fuck them. They're impossible to market to anyway. They don't pay attention to advertising. They hate trends. And they gave up on us, and they booted us out, and it all became you guys. This is where this really started, by the way. Now, what I'm going to say is it's not your fault. For whatever reason, Hollywood let the worst of you guys in.
Yeah.
Kill them, please. If there's one generational thing that you guys need to do, it's get rid of these fucks. It's not your fault that these people exist. It's the fact that Marvel, DC, Hollywood all gave them jobs. They should have given you jobs because you don't suck.
You know, you say that he's got gold balls that people materialize out of, and immediately my editor brain is going, how can I fix this? And that's like, oh, that's simple. Name somebody Oxodal. And they're the one that grows new people.
No. He's a Demedici. He's got gold balls.
Then was it he's pawning your life to you?
Exactly.
You have to buy it
and
back?
He's got 3 of them. 3 gold balls.
No,
Points for anyone who knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
And then that makes me think of like the Civil War, and you had Speedball, and Speedball turns into Penance in his Hellraiser type Iron Maiden outfit.
At least that's had some redeeming qualities.
Well, what I loved about it is that he was full of angst and he was still full of shit, but now he's like got spikes.
And he's always bleeding. I remember he was always dripping blood.
Yeah, he was constantly dripping blood.
He had the spikes for each child that was killed at the school on the inside of it. So it's constantly being stabbed, which, I mean, that's a bondage person's dream come true.
Oh, yeah.
And
it was totally over the top and like totally
Wasn't that Bendis's idea?
Like I think it was, yeah. It was like total like power angsty, but I approved of it because it totally reminded me of like half the people I knew in high school and what they would like think was cool. It's like, yeah, I can totally see this as like an X person, them thinking that they're gonna be like angsty and tortured like the next Spawn. Gold balls.
How is this not an Axel Brahm film?
Let me explain the character and the concept. So all he could make originally was just literally gold balls. and he'd fling them at people. And then they decided to
Like
retcon that he was
Academia, and he
actually
feels them.
he was what?
No, just keep going. Sorry.
Okay. And so then they found out that they were like axolotl tanks, I guess you could say, that he was just shooting out that didn't have anything to grow in them. So what they do is they inject the DNA of a mutant who has died, and then through plot armor magic and telepaths, they're able to regrow the humans and they hatch. Or I'm sorry, the mutants, and they hatch, and then so none of the X-Men can die, and that's why they're always like, woohoo, let's get into fights and let's take over the world because we can't die.
Then
Oh,
shouldn't he be in like a maximum security facility under lock and key, so that nobody can get to him so that he can bring people back? Why is he like on Paradise Island here in an outfit
Paradise Island.
that makes him is like the budget version of a Kirby outfit? I mean, his
Yeah.
belt doesn't even match his outfit.
Pedo Island.
Yeah, Pedo Island. Okay, also, there is an awful lot of butt in this picture. I just got to say, and it's really badly drawn butt, too.
Okay, read the
I
question.
mean, no, everybody in this picture has saggy ass.
They don't have curves, it's just a line.
Yeah, you'd figure that, with the amount of butt pumping going on this island, they'd have really...
Also, it's anatomy. If you look at their anatomy, their butts are like half a foot lower than they should be.
I was going
They
to
have
say,
stubby legs.
Shouldn't Pyro's butt be underneath his backpack?
Yes. They all have saggy butt.
I don't think Sardis gives a fuck.
No, I don't think so. Okay, William, hey, I gotta ask, has there ever been a proper deconstruction of the X-Men concept? Because this stuff is getting tiresome and I need morbid laugh.
You know who did a proper deconstruction of the X-Men?
Who?
Chris motherfucking Claremont. Period. He deconstructed them and reconstructed them, and it didn't suck.
Is there a particular story that you can recommend to William?
Okay, I'm going to recommend a single character story, and it's The Love Death, Part 1 and Part 2 about Storm.
Oh.
And how she loses her powers and how she comes to grips with it and comes back to become the leader of the X-Men without powers. It's a fantastic story. The artist is Barry Windsor Smith, who was well known for drawing Conan stories. And he drew several of the X-Men stories when somebody couldn't draw issue and they needed somebody to fill in. It's some of the best art, and it's one of the best stories. It's a heartbreaking love story. And then if you want to continue going, I believe it was Fall of the Mutants is where Storm gets her powers back, and that's where Claremont has her brought back up and reconstructed. I also want to say another good deconstruction is the Morlock Massacre, because the X-Men get their asses handed to them.
Cool.
Do you disagree with me, Ishi? Or did I
get
that good?
I think they mean deconstruction by essentially tearing apart the concept.
Well, actually, I think the one about Storm fits the bill because it's now her as a person, her as a leader and a hero. Is it just the powers that make her, or is it her as a person makes her a leader? When you take away the powers, what are they?
Yeah.
So that's why I always thought it was a deconstruction story, and why I thought it was actually one of the best stories Claremont told.
Because we find that...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, it's because we find that Storm is more than her powers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how long was she leader of the X-Men and she wasn't a mutant?
Right.
For the longest time. It was amazing. Not only that, she had lost her mutant powers, and the Morlocks still considered her their leader. Which was never, that shouldn't have happened. She wasn't a mutant anymore, but they still considered Storm their leader.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I think her storyline, Claremont did a fantastic job with it. In fact, if you want to get a little bit more expansive, he really started deconstructing her from the jump, because she didn't like being who she was, and she was going through a cultural crisis because she was born as a goddess in Kenya, or I'm sorry, she was born in New York, but she was worshipped as a goddess in Kenya, and she comes to America and she's trying to find herself, and she ends up like not being a goddess anymore, but becoming a really kick-ass punk rocker. And then she loses her powers and she still stays a punker. I mean, I think he did the long game with her very well.
Yeah,
I want to punch my
absolutely.
screen. I really
What, this
do.
image?
Yeah, I just don't like her and her fucking antlers. That is the laziest way to draw antlers that I've ever seen.
I
Hey,
agree.
Rocky.
I mean, yeah, she's Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle. Oh, was it Bullwinkle or Rocky that had the
She's Bullwinkle.
Okay.
Watch me pull a rabbit out of my ass.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just angry.
Okay, Hulk.
It's lazy, it's stupid. Fine, give her antlers or horns or whatever coming out of her head, but she doesn't actually move around like they are corporeal. In fact, I was starting to wonder if maybe they were
Owen.
Like a projection.
Owen, she's coming after you. She's pissed at you, Owen.
Okay,
Owen.
She hates the Guyver.
Okay, you want to hear something funny? When I saw that Owen's Grocery, I thought of Owen. I was like, why'd they have to use the name Owen? Poor Owen. He didn't do anything wrong. He likes the Guyver.
No,
He draws Beetle Blaze.
She can't stand the Guyver. She has a vendetta.
Wait, and now he's crying over a turtle.
Yes, it's sad. It's a beautiful creature and it's dead. It's sad, but you know what? This is an overreaction. Wait, the turtle's not there.
No, I was going to show that also the dumb fuck on the left. That's Cypher, and that's Warlock, who has permanently attached to his arm.
You're shitting me. That's what they've reduced Warlock to?
Yeah.
This guy is
apparently they're like a combined being.
Oh, he's a combiner. Well, Transformers are canon. Look, there's no turtle.
Oh my God.
Where'd the turtle go?
There is no spoon. There is no turtle.
The turtle disappeared.
There's the outline of the turtle in the foreground, which makes no sense.
But there's no turtle.
There is no turtle.
It's all in your mind.
Turtle power.
It's some
okay, can I be graphic here, even though this is a minor?
This is not a kid's show.
She's got handlebars. Yes. Men would love to date her.
Yes, they would. She does have handlebars. She is the town bicycle.
I don't know. The handlebars are fine, but frankly, she looks too much like a 12-year-old. Nothing does nothing for me.
I'm like, why are you drawing handlebars on a child? Seriously.
Also, her handlebars are not even in that particular picture. They're lopsided. But hey, really the real art crime of this particular picture is the disappearing turtle.
See, I was gonna say the fact that she has like an extra foot on her waist. Did you see how long her waist was, her torso?
Yeah, she actually has a pot belly in that picture.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
Dear God, is it? Yeah, her torso's too long. Her legs are too long.
What's wrong with Pyro's ass here?
His ass is huge.
He's got the cone head butt. Remember in the cone heads, they didn't have ass cracks?
Yeah, you're right.
They've all got cone head butt.
Yeah, she's got a pot belly. You're right.
Yeah, what is that? And the thing is the lines are actually okay. In this
colorist?
It's the colorist. I mean, the anatomy is wrong anyway, but it could have been saved in the coloring.
Okay, read this in the dumb voice.
I can't just sit in our paradise while they burn the rest of the planet to ashes. I will save the world.
And she runs into the Stargate, apparently.
Yes, she runs into the Stargate. And apparently she's going to save the world by rolling them slots.
And not only that, I don't know if this person has ever been to Vegas, but I go to Vegas all the fucking time.
Yeah.
There's like 3 different casinos that are not even supposed to be near each other.
No. Also, where is Owen's Grocery in relation to any of this?
It would be way off the fucking strip. It'd probably be over by Ivan's?
Actually, I think it might be the strip mall that's across the street from the Bellagio is what they were trying to. But like, look, you have the fucking Mandalay Bay, and I think that's supposed to be the Luxor, right? But it looks really shitty.
Yeah, I'm seeing Mandalay Bay. I think that might be the Paris.
Now, here's the other thing that pisses me off. They've got fucking Excalibur behind Mandalay Bay, and it's not behind Mandalay Bay.
No, it's in front of Mandalay Bay because we actually on our honeymoon we stayed at the Excalibur.
Yeah, it's kind of a shitty hotel.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good hotel for kids. Just saying. Chris
Yeah.
likes it there, but it
I
is
can
not
see
a good
that.
hotel for couples.
No, it was. We didn't spend. We slept there. That's about
Well,
it.
the bedroom was serviceable.
Yeah, we slept there. But yeah, we spent most of our time elsewhere.
Yeah, the
And
Star Trek experience is where we spend all our
yeah,
time. But anyway,
Nature Girl can't wear a t-shirt because of her horns. Well, that's fine, but her shirt wasn't a button-up.
so what were we talking about?
We're talking about how much this book sucks.
Yeah. Handlebars. Nah, you want a babe with handlebars? Go watch Goku Midnight Eye.
Oh yeah, that's pretty hot actually.
That sounds so familiar.
Anime.
Okay, that's probably why.
It's a cyberpunk anime movie, and it's got the chick with the collar that's a pair of motorcycle handlebars.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
And the guy is wearing a leather suit with a leather tie and no shirt.
Owen speaks. What? Someone hates the Guyver and is using my name on this crappy comic? I'm about to start World War VI, skipping 3. I want my nukes aimed at Marvel. I want every Zoanoid to wreak havoc.
Get him, Owen! Get him!
Fuck yeah, Owen. You do not put up with this shit.
Okay, read the line. Okay, ready?
Manager to the front! Manager to the front!
All right. You can't do that. I gotta have you arrested.
Do you know where I found this bag?
In the parking lot. I don't know, but what do you want?
Nice.
I don't care. Now get out.
It was lodged in the throat of a beautiful sea turtle.
Sure, whatever. You gonna buy anything?
Actually, his line's pretty better.
Well, it may have been beautiful, but it wasn't smart if it ate the plastic bag. You gonna buy something or
And then she shanks the poor fucker.
Okay, this part about the shanking, she killed a dude by just putting the tip in. Like, he fucking keels over dead. Look at the drawing. It's just like the tip.
It's just the tip.
Like, look at that shit. It's literally the tip. Like, and
Just
yeah,
the tip.
phrasing, Archer, I get it. Just the tip. But I mean, I was looking at that. I'm like, did she try to cut his artery, or did she
And
stab
the
him?
wrong
They never.
space for the jugular too.
yeah, I mean, considering it washed up on a shore, how does she not know that somebody bought something in Vegas, drove back to like Long Beach, and was using it to carry their towel, and it blew into the ocean?
Yeah.
Or maybe it blew from the manufacturer.
I don't even think this guy is Owen.
Yeah, that's the other thing. This was probably just some poor schmuck night manager.
Yeah.
Who's just working well, it's not a 9 to 5, but he's working the night shift. He may or may not have a family, and she just fucking shanked him. He's not the one who orders these stupid bags.
By the way, Kat, for once, actually, your voice is too loud on this. When you do the voice, don't go so close to the mic.
Oh, sorry.
I actually had to pull a headphone out.
Oh, sorry about that.
I loved it. I'll go deaf for it.
I will warn people next time, and I will try to back off. She is literally a Karen asking for a manager. Yes, indeed.
Yes. Nature Karen. Somebody called her Nature Karen. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Nature Karen.
I mean, yeah. Can I have the manager? Can I speak to the manager? Seriously?
Why speak to the manager?
Yeah, that's going to save the fucking environment and the turtles. Talking to the manager at a mini mart.
Shanking the manager does as much good as shanking like maybe the bag boy, the person who actually bags up the food at this place. But at least
ma'am, what can I do for
But at least there you're actually seeing somebody interacting with the bags and putting the stuff in the bags and handing them to customers. It would actually make more sense if she's going to go on this stupid of a rampage. And that's the other thing. She's not really rampaging. This is not an epic Archer style rampage.
Yes. She's literally having a temper tantrum.
She is. It is a temper tantrum. And I agree with Wolf. It could have come from anywhere. Exactly. let's see here.
Well, it's a whataboutism, you know what I mean? Like, well, it came from your store though.
It's like,
Just
well,
because, yeah, even though somebody else had it, it still came from your store.
so why doesn't she go to the corporate management? I mean, the fact that she goes to the actual store itself, I mean, that's like saying, I'm gonna go to Vaughn's and shank the night manager. It's like there are thousands of Vaughn's around the country, or Pavilions or Albertsons or Walmarts. There's thousands of them. Why, how do we know that this isn't a franchise?
Yeah, killing the night manager of Owens really, yeah, that's going to save the world.
Yeah. And again, he doesn't order these stupid bags.
And he probably was having a shitty night anyway. A bunch of drunk people probably rolled in, people on acid, just people acting like, so of course he's going to be short with her. It's like, okay, so another fucking weirdo has rolled into the store. I don't have time for this. I got to work.
Hey, where'd you get
Instead,
the Bullwinkle horns?
yeah. Just fuck. I hate this book. I hate it. I
Yeah.
hate
Yeah,
it.
keep going. Yeah, let's let the hate flow through you.
Yes, let the hate flow. Justice for Owen. Yes, Neostar.
Just, oh my God, it's so fucking ridiculous. And then if you want to fast forward a bit, she ends up getting a canine unit dog on her side. Oh my God, I love that. Oh my God, she killed a man. See, okay, this is what kills me. Look at that, those scissors. Those scissors only went in the tip, and now there's blood halfway up them, but there's no splatter, no what is it, arterial spray? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, arterial
Yeah.
spray. Yeah, on her hands or on her clothes or anything.
Clean up on aisle X.
Yeah,
Some douchebag thought that was a good idea.
Somebody needs a bitch slap for that. I mean, seriously, they need to feel my pimpin' hand for that one.
Okay, so now it gets worse because she's able to convert a canine unit dog to her side who defends her like fucking Lassie defended, was it Timmy? Wasn't that the boy's name?
Yeah, Timmy. And the thing with that is, okay, in the broad picture of X-Men, a girl with nature powers turning an attack dog to her side, I'm actually okay with that broad stroke picture. It's the you're gonna be my judge. And then you use your influence to make the thing your friend. It's like that's not being your judge. You just basically bribed your executioner to not do so. Okay.
Yeah. Like all of a sudden you have this badass German Shepherd turn into a little fluffy, happy, cutesy dog. Speaking of cutesy, here we go. Like go to the next couple of pages
So
and
she's
it's like a
having a
happy
bad
dog.
time and she takes a dump.
Yeah, she's taking a dump, and then it's like, I will let her decide. My judgment is swift. It's like, no, you're not letting the goddamn dog decide. You're shoving pictures of a dead animal into this poor dog's head, and she it hurts.
Rock you, righty.
I feel sorry for the dog.
Oh, it's like Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, and now suddenly the dog's your friend. It's like, no, fuck you. That's not letting the dog be your judge. You've now brainwashed the goddamn dog. Like you said, Stockholm syndrome.
Oh, and by the way, when I saw her sitting on the toilet, I thought she was taking a shit too. At first, I was like, really? Okay, you just killed a guy. Now you're taking a dump? And I was like, oh no, she's not pooping.
Although a combat dump would have been pretty funny.
Yes.
It would have been appropriate too.
Yep, you got to evacuate everything. Your adrenaline's rushing.
But that also would have required her actually realizing what she's just done. If she was a person, she'd look and go, oh fuck, I just killed somebody, and then it just hits her bowels. That would have been realistic.
Yep, but no, it's nature, girl. Instead, she's just gonna sit there and brainwash dogs.
It's pain and it's stupid.
So this was about the part where I was like, okay, Wolverine's going to be rolling in soon. And I actually was hoping, I really was, that there was going to be like some sort of like knockdown drag out fight, like her using cool nature, like this shit. Like, okay, because, we've got some Alfred Hitchcock going on here, but, I was like expecting that.
Take that, Birdemic.
Well, I just love the parrot in the background.
The parrots, crows, seagulls. Are there seagulls in Vegas?
Yeah, there were gulls in Vegas because there's a river.
There's a bald eagle there. So do you think that this one's from Siegfried and Roy?
No, actually, Vegas has the same problem that Long Beach does,
And San Francisco?
and San
San
Francisco,
Diego
where
too.
in San Diego, where it's people have people having parrots as pets, letting them go and them going feral, and ships bringing them in illegally and having to release them so that they don't get caught by border inspectors.
No, their Ocean Beach actually has a huge flock of parrots that have been there for decades. That's like the seagulls and the parrots fight for territory.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it-
really weird because you'll be driving down, you'll see like the seagulls on the telephone lines, and you could just go a block, and then you see nothing but parrots, and you're
Well, you
like, oh,
see,
it's block war.
as you can see,
Yeah,
Siegfried and Roy did actually donate to this horde, along with the little monkey here in the.
it's just like, how the hell those animals get out?
Well, this is more of their environmentalism PETA bullshit. It's like, oh, all the enslaved animals in Vegas are coming to kill all the humans. I don't think they have animal performances anymore in Las Vegas.
No, they don't. They have the MGM.
Is
At
that
least
after Siegfried and Roy got
yeah.
mauled?
I think, and I could be wrong because it's been like over a decade since I've been to Vegas, but I think they still have the animal preserve for the big cats at the MGM. Um, but it's just a big zoo, basically, you know.
Can you go down to Dominic Powell's response? He
To Neostar?
Yeah, okay. This. I was with you on this. It was supposed to be the Krakoan age was supposed to be the worst timeline because you could tell Hickman was building up the X-Men to be fascist villains and they were going to get fucked over. But then Hickman got fucked over because Jason Aaron is Brian Michael Bendis 2.0, and he's the one that's like, saying this is all the stuff that you need to do and allowing more crazies in, and they took Hickman off the book.
Oh.
Ugh.
Okay, so you could actually tell Hickman was because I was like, they can't be this stupid. And when they did the Hellfire Gala, you could see there was a war prepping between the X-Men and the rest of the heroes and villains of the Marvel Universe. I mean, Xavier and Cyclops pretty much told Reed Richards and Tony Stark and Steve Rogers, we know all your secrets. We can totally kill you. We're going to be ruling the world, and like you have Doctor Doom even being like, I will team up with you guys because this is some bullshit. And now you've got X-Men Green.
I would expect Doom to go, oh fuck no.
Yeah,
Actually, I would, strangely enough, I would totally expect Doom to go to Reed and say, look, let's be allies because fuck that shit.
well, yeah,
Doom loathes you, Reed, but we understand that these bitches need a slapping.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say the Hellfire Gala is also where they announced that mutants were now the rulers of the solar system and humans had to stay on Earth, and that they were also the rulers of Mars, and Mars was a paradise for mutants only. And that's when, and then you find out that there's also Sword, which is the space version of S.H.I.E.L.D., but it's controlled by mutants, that the other alien species have been trying to get in contact with the humans on Earth, and they've been cutting off the communication. So the humans and like the Shi'ar or the Kree or the Skrull can no longer have contact with each other. I mean, it was so obvious that they were turning them into villains. And then this.
No. That's okay. That turning them into villains so that, it's the turning things on its head. That's a great concept. I'm actually for it. But now, like, saying no, there are new heroes for this. That's just stupid. Okay, fine. If you want to turn it to the separate but equal planet of Mars, fine. But and if you get that joke, kudos for you. But that's just stupid what they're doing.
Well, I mean, you could already tell it was stupid when they turned Moira McTaggart into a fucking mutant.
Yeah.
No.
And that's when and she's acting more like a villain than ever before. Like she's acting worse than when she was under the influence of the Shadow King. So because now after she's done all this, Hickman's last book that he did came out, and you find out Moira McTaggart had created a foolproof cure to get rid of mutants forever, showing that she was the ultimate villain the whole fucking time. She triggered this whole thing. It's like, and now, but now you have X-Men Green. So yeah, like, oh my God, as
I used
somebody,
to really like Moira.
oh, I loved Moira McTaggart. I really,
She was a
actually
great
like.
character.
I would have done her.
Do you remember the cross-time caper when it was the Nazis had won World War II, and so Captain Britain was Hauptmann Breton, and Moira McTaggart was the doctor that was in charge of the concentration camps for experimentation still?
Oh no, I hadn't read that one.
Yeah, okay, it's an Excalibur. I highly recommend reading Cross Time Caper. It's quite wild because they first come in contact with the Third Reich as the rulers. And like I said, Captain Britain was Hauptmann Britain. And Kitty Pryde was literally a ghost. They had figured out how to kill her, but keep her as a ghost. And she had a Jewish brand, like the
Oh
Star of
wow.
David, branded into her skull. And she was all emaciated with no hair because you could tell she had come from the concentration camps.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's heavy shit.
And that was also Chris Claremont.
Okay, so I'm officially drunk, so get me to say something dumb.
Okay, well let's keep going. Like let's
You want to read this, Cat?
Cliff's notes?
Okay, yeah, she wants me to read this.
Mm-hmm.
Parrots and some other friends, but mostly parrots. Wild birds that flee their perches from large communities and urban societies. Las Vegas is home to all manner of enslaved creatures, and they're all willing to rise up. No offense, Jaws, but your name sucks.
Like, really? You're gonna tell that to the fucking attack dog?
She renames the dog Shaorsi because it's freedom and like Gaelic or right there,
Yeah.
freedom and Gaelic or some shit.
So
I
does
like
that mean
Jaws.
does that mean the dog's gonna start car bombing people?
Yeah.
Sorry, was that offensive? I'm Irish. It's okay.
I was gonna say I'm Irish too. I don't have the Irish coloring, but 90% of my genetic makeup is from the British Isles, with the majority of it being from Ireland and Scotland.
I'm drunk, so I can say this. So hence the cans.
That's an honest giggle.
That's a yes.
That's a proud giggle right there.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm trying to get back on focus, but I'm already going on drunken rants like about other shit. Okay, so let's do a Cliff's Notes because we're like at the hour mark, and I know people are like, holy shit, what's going on? So they send Wolverine to kill her or bring her in.
Wait, back up one. First off, that's supposed to be Xavier?
Yeah,
Why does he have a pot belly?
I don't know.
That's Potbelly abs.
Yeah.
By the way.
Okay, you have this picture of Wolverine. It's like, okay, Wolverine, please come save us. And then you get the next picture. Cut to the next picture. That is the best picture ever to describe this entire series.
Bitch,
Yes,
please,
it
I'm gonna
is.
kick your ass.
That just sums it up 110%.
And Jerry Duggan looks like such a. Look him up on the internet. He looks like such a fucking cock.
And the fact that his name is spelled with a G, I thought it was a girl. I mean, really, with this kind of shit, like, would you think that it was, somebody that had testicles that wrote this?
He doesn't have testicles. Look at the picture of him.
No.
You know what? I'll share the picture of him right now. Give me a second.
Yes, you roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh, hey, I want to just point out that there's one character that, oh my fucking Christ, really?
Yeah, this prick wrote it.
Shave off your goddamn goatee. You don't deserve it.
No.
Try and glue it on the top of your head because it looks like you need more hair.
Go back to Manhattan, you fucking rich kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he does. He's got that smug rich kid look.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of myself. Look what I wrote. I wrote this environmentally friendly book, and it's equal opportunity, and it's got inclusion and kindness, and it's just so wonderful, and it's got animals, and I just want to punch him.
At least he's giving a somewhat smug smile, and he's not doing that soy boy like mouth open grin.
Oh, you can get pictures of that. Yeah, I just want to that look. I would just want to fucking punch him in the face.
Oh, okay, so
I
he
have
does
to
do the
send you
mouth
guys
open.
some pictures of me because when guys start doing the soy boy
Yeah,
smile,
you get mad.
no, I started doing it too to like mock them because I don't like to
Oh, that
smile in
rocks.
pictures. So like I am holding up a can of spotted dick in Cost Plus after
Nice,
drinking, and I have the soy boy smile.
nice. Now that's an appropriate use of that smile.
But yeah, I started doing it because I was like, look how dumb you can be. I just be like, hi, like I'm trying to eat your camera.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it's dumb.
So I would
So-
like to get to the character that I really fucking hate.
Okay, who is it that you hate?
Curse.
Curse.
We didn't
That
get to
is
that.
You did
but
not
we have
yeah.
it. But we have it.
Yes, we do.
Oh, so you
Should
guys
we-
haven't gotten that far yet?
No, but
I
you
read
can
the
talk
whole
about
fucking
it.
thing. I read the whole thing because I thought you guys had, so I went and read the whole thing.
Well,
No,
it's
that-
not like we're
that's-
missing anything. Go ahead.
Yeah, talk about Curse. Talk about
So
Curse.
Curse is this little girl whose mutant power is to be evil. And at one point, she gets hypnotized and she thinks when anything's cool and violent, it's metal. That's so metal.
Oh God, really?
Oh,
You really
yeah,
need to
and her head
hypnotize
looks
a
like
dumb
an
girl to think
artichoke.
that?
I'm not fucking kidding. She looks like a pink artichoke.
I know which one you're talking about.
I have
Okay,
not seen this abomination.
And part of her mutant power is she can curse people because she's evil, so she makes bad shit happen to you. Like she gets Wolverine to stab himself, and she's immune to Professor Xavier. And Professor Xavier, the only thing he can keep saying about this girl is, that little girl is evil. We have to do something about her. But her idea of paradise, which is a gaping plot hole for pairing her up with fucking Nature Girl, is literally hell on earth, where people are burning skeletons, dying and screaming as there's rivers of fire and blood, and hell is taking over the earth. And she has been paired up with Nature Girl because she thinks Nature Girl is super cool because she murders people.
Oh God.
Wow. Wow, you're so metal. Can I feel your horns?
Clearly, this person doesn't understand metal.
Not only that, Nature Girl goes through a secondary mutation that makes her look like a wannabe edgelord.
Yeah, I saw the
I
picture.
saw that too. And
She
just-
looks like fucking Furiosa from Fury Road. They literally ripped
With
that
horns.
off. Yeah, with horns. And not only that, Sauron shows up and he sides with Nature Girl because all of a sudden now he's into. Yeah, apparently he's super environmentally friendly, even though he's a mad scientist that likes to murder humans. He helps her attack an oil refinery that's being defended by Black Mamba. And then Black Mamba and Sauron, as they're fighting, realize that they're both pansexual and start going at it.
I was actually about to make a joke of they look at each other and then they start banging, but you just finished that for me. Why? What is with?
Yeah. Like I was like,
it's-
what the fuck does
Okay.
pansexuality have to do with the goddamn environmental book?
Girls having temper tantrums with no consequences and shipping. Yeah, this is not aimed at an audience that actually wants to read a story.
Well, I don't know if you guys have seen, but even some of the usual suspects in the pop culture world that are always kissing their ass have even mocked this book.
No,
It's that
actually,
bad.
I hadn't seen any of that. Actually, it wasn't until somebody here on the show brought this book to our attention that I even it even came on my radar. Quite frankly, I was still on the hangover from Mom. Okay.
I've known about this book for a while, but I've been too apprehensive. I didn't want to read it. But then we started talking about it, and I was like, fuck it, let's tear it apart.
I'm sorry, I just read one of the tweets from this fucktard and that Ishii threw up on the screen and it went away again.
Is this it?
No, it was the one up there. It is.
That's Chuck Wendig.
I was
That's
gonna
Chuck
say,
Wendig.
I still only see the Wikipedia page.
Yeah. Whatever.
If she doesn't care, he's tipsy.
Yeah, I'm a little more than tipsy. I'm done. I'm
No, it's
done.
just they can all eat shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
So,
poo-poo for everyone.
do you guys want me to ruin it for you? Like
Oh,
the
yeah,
ending of the
please,
book?
please.
How
Because
can you not ruin it? What do you mean?
Spoiler alert.
Okay.
Go
How can this
ahead.
be ruined? It's a
Spoiler
piece
alert.
of shit.
for this
How do
shit
you ruin
show.
a turd?
Yeah, this turd cannot be polished. It cannot be gold plated. Like
Yeah,
it
I
is
mean,
No.
fucked.
this turd sucks dicks.
And it's one of those things
A
where
mountain
the,
of dicks.
the more it's talked, the deeper in you go, the more you think, no, it can't get any worse, and then it does.
How many dicks does this book suck?
All of the dicks, and then
Then it takes them in the ass.
no, it takes them into the solar system. It sucks your people's dicks.
Yes.
In the immortal words of Max, this book is ass.
Yes.
Yes. This
Yes.
book is ass.
This book is ass in many ways. It's even badly drawn ass, as we have discussed.
So
Okay.
Wolverine has to get Kid Omega to help him because they just can't get, like, apparently Curse, because of her power and all that, and she's immune to Professor Xavier, she can't be captured, so they had to get Kid Omega to come in. And Wolverine, this is the one thing, he knocked her the fuck out. I was like, yes.
Well, that's good.
And Wolverine hates her, and he pretty much said that he wouldn't mind wanting to kill her either, which I thought was beautiful. That was like the only redeeming quality. So they
kicked
take
her ass
them
and
to,
pissed on her.
yes, and then shit
Oh.
on her too, and then bury her in a shallow grave. Anyway,
Yes.
Sweet.
so they take Nature Girl and Curse back after they have killed and maimed people at this refinery that were just wanting to do their fucking job. That's literally what they were doing. This is where Nature Girl also went into a rant about how pollution was mainly caused by late stage capitalism, which made me roll my eyes so hard I saw my fucking brain.
No. Actually, the third world does more polluting.
Yeah. First world, we're pretty environmentally friendly here.
Yeah, I know, but like we said, bubble. They don't
Yeah.
realize that anything exists outside of the United States, and the majority of the United States to them are flyover states where all their serfs live
Yeah,
to cater to them.
exactly.
Yeah. So they bring them back for judgment, and they get taken to what's called the pit. And so if you were found guilty of committing a crime as a mutant, you get sucked into the bowels of Krakoa, where you're kept as a prisoner until you die. Well, Cypher and Krakoa, the only reason Cypher is a big deal now is because he can talk any language. So he talks to Krakoa, and Krakoa has been helping Nature Girl this whole time. He's been the one backing her and opening up the gates so she can go on her murder sprees, because Krakoa also feels pain. He can feel it in the earth of, all the pain and suffering of the planet. So Cypher and Krakoa bust these two free, and they steal Emma Frost's yacht and go to Madripoor, and Cypher and Krakoa tell them to start their eco crusade.
Oh God.
So what? Nature Girl becomes the new Greta. Shows up on a yacht.
She kind of looks like her, just not as psychotic.
How dare you?
Dominic Powell wants. Okay. I don't know if I can answer all those. Okay, anything from Marvel, any old school X-Men book. So we're talking X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, X-Factor, New Mutants.
Everything from the beginning of Claremont's run to the end.
Yes. DC is a little bit more hard. I'm probably going to say the majority of anything that came out for Superman. I am a giant Superman fan. I love Superman.
Really?
And yes, like I love Boy Scouts. Okay, I love those people actually give a shit about people in their country. That's why I like Superman. I know everybody thinks he's fucking boring, and people prefer Batman and Wonder Woman. I don't. I will always pick Superman over the Holy Trinity. That's the one, always. And any book that had Zatanna in it, and if you want to say DC Vertigo, I adored Hellblazer. That was one of the funniest fucking books I've ever read in my entire life. Especially when John Constantine had his 40th birthday, and Zatanna was there, and so was Swamp Thing, and Swamp Thing grew them weed and then dried it out for them so they could all get high. And DC told the Vertigo writers that they could no longer have Zatanna because they're like, oh my God, they made Zatanna a hard drinking pot smoker that hung out with bad magicians. I'm not joking. You see her smoking a fucking spliff with a pint in her hand. I've got the issue. I will have to dig it out and show it. I'll have to take a picture. I'll have to find it. But yes, it's John Constantine's 40th birthday, and Swamp Thing's there, and a bunch of the other magical people from the DC universe are there, including a talking bunny that likes to shit all over John Constantine's floor so his girlfriend will step on it. It was one of the best issues I've ever read. Okay, that's my Marvel and DC for you. I'm a very simple person with simple tastes. I am very loyal to the books that I like, X-Men, Superman.
DC, Jeff Johns's run
on JSA, yeah.
Yeah, before
he went woke.
Yeah, before he went woke and before things went stupid. I'm really enjoying Marini. Marini's the artist doing Batman. I'm sorry, I'm brains frying. The Prince of. It's about Joker. But Marini's art is just absolutely fantastic. He's a French artist. And damn, he draws good tits. Fuck.
I'm going to say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. I'm kind of drunk now.
Yeah, I'm drunk too. Let's do a show about tits next. Who draws the best tits?
No, Marini's been teasing me every goddamn fucking day. If
you tease me every fucking day.
Well, I do that too, but Marini's tits are just damn, dude. He's one of the artists that like inspired me to get into being an artist, and his 4-part series Raptors, which is about vampires, is just it's like knuckle bitingly hot. And he's been teasing his new series in Noir Burlesque every fucking day. Dude, just shut up and take my goddamn money. When's your book coming out? I'm here. But anyway, he did a Joker story, which is phenomenal, and it's got the old Harley, not the new Harley. Thank you. And I've really been enjoying that. I know there's other stories that just honestly, I think it's Grant Morrison. Fury, the miniseries Fury.
No, that wasn't Grant Morrison. That was Ennis.
That was Ennis. Thank you, Garth Ennis. Thank you. The mini
Morrison doesn't have the balls to do a book like that.
No, you're right. And yes, it does have Ennis isms like meat fuckface. And this guy,
I love Garth Ennis' weirdness.
Yeah, that's how like issue 2 opened with like you open the first cover and it's just this guy whose face is totally fucked. It's horribly scarred. He has almost no features except for like 2 eyeballs and that's it. And it just says meat fuck face.
Well, I remember in Preacher, the one guy that tried to commit suicide and failed, they named him Ass Face because he looked like he had an anus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But no, that one I absolutely loved because you think this is going to be the old war horse going in for one final hurrah because it's old Fury being brought back out of retirement, out of flying a desk basically, and the ending was just such a gut punch. It stuck with me for the last 20 years. So that's why I say that book. Absolutely that book.
That was DC?
That was Marvel.
Because I was going to say, wait, Fury. So I thought you were talking about a character Fury, but you're talking about Nick Fury.
Yeah, yes. It's Nick Fury. It's before they cast Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. So
okay, I'd have to say the question here was who draws the best tits. I'd have to say it's probably
I draw pretty good tits.
Yeah, you do actually. Frank Cho probably, I'd have to say, but maybe we should put a challenge out there. I mean, J.C. draws pretty good tits.
J.C. draws very good tits.
The cover of
But-
your boobs, a steelbook that he
Oh,
drew.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
boobies on that are fantastic. Those are motorboat worthy.
Now you see,
But-
Patrick does a pretty good job too.
No, you got to pull up Marini. You got to pull up Marini.
I don't have any Marini in here right now.
Pull up some Marini.
But you know, the listeners are more than welcome to prove me wrong
That's not a drawing.
and
Dude,
show that,
Cat, wait,
somebody.
no, go back to that picture. Dude, you rock a pencil skirt. You need to wear that more often. You look gorgeous. No, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. You look really fucking good. You look gorgeous. You
thank
look like
you.
a model. No
Oh.
shit.
Thank you.
Like, wow, you really need to wear pencil skirts more often and lots of V-necks.
Yeah,
And
I do.
I was gonna say the listeners could try and prove me wrong that maybe they can draw Cat's tits better. I'm drawing.
I was gonna say, no way. Mother Nature drew them perfect. I don't think
Oh, yeah.
anybody's ever gonna be able to do that.
No, it is true. I don't wear skirts enough. It's just
You don't get dolled up enough.
we need to go places for me to get dolled up.
Okay. Bedroom.
Okay.
Do you know who
Yep.
draws really good tits?
Yeah, look at
Who?
those tits.
Andy Kubert. When Andy Kubert was drawing X-Men, the size of the women's breasts would be as large as their head, and I fucking loved it. Okay, my 13-year-old self was just like, that's so cool.
Ow.
Yes, I couldn't stand his art. I actually thought his art was shit, but I could tell he really practiced drawing tits because they were fantastic.
Oh, fine. You look up him, but you're not going to look up Marini for me.
Mhm. Well,
How do you spell Marini? I want to look it up on my phone.
Marini, I think. He's got an Instagram account. In fact, I follow him on Instagram.
I don't know if you heard this, Janelle, but we
Mhm.
measured Cat the other night.
Shit.
Shit.
She grew a half inch.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, boobs wise?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're still growing. I'm kind of shocked.
That's
And it
pretty
wasn't weight
awesome.
gain.
Mine didn't grow anymore. They grew after I had my child, and then gravity decided to have fun.
Well, that's life.
No, it's okay. My husband still likes them. They're still big enough. They just kind of point downwards now.
Size is still good.
Yes, the size is fantastic. Believe me, he tells me constantly.
See, he knows. He knows. He's good.
Who drew girls with giant tits in X-Men?
Silvestri,
Silvestri, yeah.
Jim Lee, yeah. Like I said, Andy Kubert. Rob Liefeld, but all his shit was so lopsided.
Yeah, his art was shitty though.
Yeah, honestly, his looked like he was trying to draw big tits, but it looks like they stuffed basketballs into the shirts of the girls, so it did not look natural. It was just
Yeah.
like two round spheres sticking out of their chest.
No,
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
that's awful.
Actually, I would be curious. Who is it that said Snapnik draws the best tits? Because she'd know. That woman loves them as much as I do.
She's actually talked about it, and I don't remember what anime it was that she said was the best.
No, manga. She doesn't even like anime.
I'm
as
sorry,
much.
manga.
High School of the Dead. You want to see tits? Tits that defy physics. High School of the Dead.
Oh, he's going for it.
Let's see. But you see, it's got to be quality. It just can't be big. I mean, anybody can just have like giant bots dots on a girl, but your thoughts, Kat?
The images leave a lot to be desired.
For High School of the Dead, I just remember the one chick dodging a bullet, and one tit
Oh,
flew
that.
upwards, and then the bullet goes while the other tit floats downwards, and the
Yeah,
bullet
everyone
goes
was sending
through.
me that for a while.
Hey, that's why I said it defy physics. Holy shit.
But
Wow.
yeah, I know that Sid Snap talked about a comic in which the entire book is about a girl who loves big tits, who starts dating a girl who has big tits, but that's the only thing that really joins them in their relationship and the struggles of it. And that was her favorite book.
I think the book was actually literally called something like "Can I Feel Your Chest" or something like that.
It's only available in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of wearing down here. I'm drunk. This is fun.
Yes,
you,
we should get drunk more often and rant.
you are
This was
going.
great. I think everybody enjoyed this.
You are going to show them Marini. God damn it!
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay. This wasn't a hint. I've asked you like directly.
Look, do you look? I wouldn't. I'm a little more than tipsy. Okay, what's his first
Oh,
name?
you
I
know
can't
who
never
else?
remember, but look up Noir Burlesque.
You know who else drew great tits, though they were really frightening looking, was Giger.
Yeah, those were
But they were really
frightening.
frightening because there's like tubes and like aliens and shit coming out of the
Okay,
nipples.
that will get me banned. So yeah, Marini is just one hell of an artist all the way around.
Yeah, he is. I would dearly love to own an actual. Actually, there's one particular image I would dearly love to
I mean-
own, but I don't think I can afford it unless I like sold the car.
I mean, you could say it's more than just tits with him. I mean, the whole thing is just a piece of art. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
So Enrico Marini, right?
Yes, this is his latest book, Noir Burlesque.
Oh wow, his art
And
is gorgeous.
isn't it?
It reminds me of the old Prince Valiant and Flash Gordon art.
you have no idea how much I harassed him, saying, "Look, I'll hire you.
To
How much
draw.
does it cost?" And he said, "Look, I don't work well with others."
Yeah.
Well, at least
I
he's
kept
upfront about
bugging
that.
him.
I mean,
Well, he's like an A-lister. He's huge.
to his credit, he did get back, to us on that. But
Well, that's because I emailed him like 3 times. He finally
I
said,
love
"Look,
his
pal,
art.
yeah, just amazing."
yeah, there's one particular image he has on his Instagram, which is the male character here, literally bare ass naked with his gun just right there, and her looking at it. And like, I would dearly love to have this.
Could
on
you
my
imagine
wall.
this dude drawing Glinda?
Yes.
Wait, okay. I'm sorry, I have to laugh. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Close the door. Okay.
Is that your son?
Oops.
That's your son? Your mom has huge titty.
I hugged him so hard I made him fart. That's why
There
I
you go.
started
There you go. See, this just shows Rainey can do both.
My poor son, I just totally humiliated him on the stream. I'm sorry, you should have seen his face. He just ran out of the room. Oh, go back. Wait, that one that looks like Betty Boop was gorgeous.
Yeah, that one.
He is so
Yes.
skilled.
He is so freaking skilled. And this book is apparently out in French, but you can't get in English yet. And people have asked him, when is it coming out in English? And he just keeps saying soon. It's like, soon's not good enough. God damn it.
Oh,
See, I love
and
French artists, especially French
Gypsy.
graphic novel artists are amazing.
Look
Yep.
up his gypsy books. His gypsy books are amazing.
although this looks better.
Yeah. Well, this is his latest work. But he did a Joker book. So if you can picture Joker in this style,
That would be beautiful.
it is. It's absolutely beautiful. We got it at Raptors. This is one of the books that got me into wanting to draw. But we were at there's Harley. There's his Harley.
Oh my gosh, see that's
Isn't that-
cool.
Isn't that
She's
classy?
still clown-like.
There's his Batmobile or
Yay.
yeah. But anyway, we were at the local bookstore, which is great. It's used bookstore and pawn shop. I love it. And they had a copy of his Batman book for like $5.
Yes. Redneck, yes.
So anyway,
I'm very, very sorry.
should we? Well, okay.
I think we
just
got to call
that
it.
one,
You two can continue.
that one.
No, I
Okay.
do. It's 8:30 here for me, so that means it's 9:30 there for you. And I do.
Well,
have to
no. At
wind down.
9:30 is fine. It's just I'm drunk. I need to lay
Yeah.
down.
I think we need to wind down. 'Cause
Okay.
I still have to take my kid to school in the morning.
You're quite a skilled artist, Redneck, but it says for affinity, so I'm not sure I want to click that. I'm not into fur. All right. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Night, is she?
Janelle, this was amazingly fun. People,
Yeah.
leave notes in the comments on how you enjoyed this show. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
What other topics would you like us to cover somewhat tipsy? As well, go check out Abductionware. Link in the description below. And definitely, everybody, have a great evening.
Good night,
Ishi is
everyone.
walking away from the computer as I speak. So good night.